ready? It's the Roundtable with me, Robert Bannon. Well, hey everybody, welcome to a special Roundtable talk. My name is Robert Bannon. You're watching the Roundtable, where artists talk about art. And today we are talking about inspiration for women, for religion, for people, for everyone. No matter who you are, no matter what you believe in, we all need a little love and inspiration once in a while, don't we? So we have Valeka B, who runs the amazing Set Apart and Chosen Media Corporation that has hundreds of thousands of followers, putting amazing artists on the map with music, with the word. No matter what religion you are, no matter what you are, she's got something important and inspirational to say about getting out there and creating your own. Take a peek. I can't wait to pick the brain of our next guest because she has created a brand and she has helped so many musical artists and she has created, she just does it all. I mean, I don't know how between the social media and the marketing and the speaking and the whole thing, Valeka B is here and I'm ready to get we're going to steal all her tricks right now. Valeka, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you, Robert. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you being here because you really have guided the career of many performers, a litany of performers, created and helped get the word out and for them. And now you have created your own platform that is getting the word out. How did this all start? When did you know you were going to be this powerhouse businesswoman?
Wow. Back in 2000, well, the end of 2017, I wanted to create a brand. I wanted to be able to help one of my girlfriends. She wanted to do start her gospel music career off, and I was like, okay, hey, I can help you with that. We can play around with some things. So I built a page because I was waiting on her to make her page, but she didn't. So I built my page, and it wasn't really, to me, God timing for her to start her own music career. And I'm a type of person, I never like to quit. I want to always be consistent. So as I was just building, posting like 4 or 5 videos a day, within like 2 weeks of me building that, within 2 weeks, I never forget, I posted a video of David Mann singing "You Are Able," and I woke up the next morning and it was a viral video. So we gained followers from that point.
That's crazy. And then all of a sudden people start to reach out to you to help
Yes.
them get the word out.
Absolutely. So they started reaching out to me to get the word out about their videos, which I just started playing around because it was more of a hobby. It wasn't a career. But as a year went by, I'm like, wait, did someone say I can make money from doing it? Like, wait a minute now. Y'all said I can make, how do you do that? So I started Googling, researching, following other people and trends and other pages. And we started a platform and actually a business model from there.
Well, if you want to check it out while we're talking, it's setapartandchosen.com, or you can go to Set Apart and Chosen One on the Instagram page. You know that you have a couple 100,000 followers that you so join the whole entire movement. And if you want to follow her personally, her Instagram is below as well.
Thank you.
There's a lot of negative internet uses.
Mm.
There's a lot of gossip and scandal and celebrity, behind the scenes chat and negativity, all of the cyberbullying that goes on. What choice did you make that your platform was going to be positive? It's a very positive platform that really goes to inspire people instead of be negative and go against people.
Because I honestly see so many, and honestly, let's be honest, people like negativity, like they like gossip, they like drama. And those are the people who's making a lot of money. But
Mhm.
I wanted to be very integral about what I do. So I was like, God, if you're gonna allow me to be integral, can you take care of your daughter as well? So I'd rather just be more integral instead of walking down that line of being just negative and nasty.
And that's what I like so much. I totally understand. I don't want to come in here and give you gotcha questions and try to make a viral moment and say, look at I got.
Right.
That's not good energy. I don't want that energy. And your page puts out just such positive, inspiring energy. So
Thank
congratulations.
you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Look at this logo, the whole thing. It's just, we just right across our. When people reach out to you, other business people, I'm sure, are reaching out to you. If it's churches, if it's charity organizations, if it's performers, What about the person that's sitting at home that has an idea, that thinks they have a great platform, that think they want to sing, that thinks they have a business, but are afraid they don't have the courage to do it? What's the first step we can take to kind of creating the life we imagine?
I always just try to tell them to find a lane that they're comfortable with. Um, do your background research, and the most important thing is stay consistent. You have to stay consistent at all times.
I'm sure you did some research and you did a lot and made mistakes and tried different
Absolutely.
things, um, and were not afraid to take a risk. Doing it wasn't, but you also were not just careless. I'm sure you have done your homework. Is that an important thing to do, to learn as much as you could about your business model and so you know what you're doing?
Absolutely. And I also, a lot of times, what I do too, I take master classes from different people who have done great things and have made a lot of money. So I want to sit under them. I want to be able to kind of know what they're doing, how did they get to that point. So you have to really invest back into yourself. So am I out here spending money on fabulous houses and jewelry and things like that? A little bit. But the most I do invest back into my brand. I'd have to, because things change every single day. So you have to invest back into learn exactly what people are doing.
What do you say? I teach fifth grade in real life.
Okay.
I have two goddaughters who their whole world is the internet. You know, my students say, "Who's your favorite YouTuber? What do you follow on social media?" I'm of a certain age that, we used to watch TV and buy a CD at the Coconuts down the block.
Mhm.
I don't this is a new world for me.
Right.
What do you say about the power of social media and the good and bad that it can be? These kids are looking up, they want to be and do what you do, make a living out of being a creator. What is the advice you give people who want to do that?
First of all, do not lose yourself in social media. Definitely understand a lot of things that you're seeing online are not 100% true. To me, it's like a lot of fantasy that's placed out here. So just knowing what you're doing and stay true to yourself. That's the main thing. Stay true. Um, integrity. I'm always on that, but just stay true to who you are. If you are a person who is 500 pounds, stay true to that. Find a lane, because you're going to have other people that are struggling with something. Stay true to who you are and make sure you stay authentic to whatever your cause is.
I think that's really beautiful advice.
Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
absolutely the truth. Well, I loved checking your page out and seeing all the videos you post and all of the music that you post and all of. Where do you get your content? How do you get these amazing footage of these amazing performers singing their faces off at churches and performing arts centers around the world?
So what I do a lot of search. Do a lot of research and just browse the internet. My son, he also helped me. We go to TikTok, IG, Facebook, and a lot of times people attack me on different videos as well. Yep.
Yeah, you've become the place that people want their music to be seen and heard.
That's true.
How was your introduction to the music business? You've represented a lot of musical artists
Hmm.
through the years. Was music always a passion of yours? Is it always something you wanted to get involved in?
No, it was so funny. I was telling somebody just the other day. I went to church, but far as me being the holy and all that, that was not my ministry. Uh, honestly, I like R&B. I like country sometimes, rap. I'm a big rap fan. I like trap music, but I don't like all the cussing. So it just gospel music just gel with me, and I have a great relationship with gospel artists right now. Yep.
And yeah, I think we could all be a little bit of everything. We could listen to some gospel music and we could also listen to some R&B and hip hop, etc. We are multifaceted people.
Mhm, mhm.
And now when artists reach out to you and all these people are tagging you, how do you pick and choose what gets to go on the page? Because you must get more tags and more people reaching out to you than you have space available.
I'm very honest to the default at times. I make sure whatever I post is gonna do well. If somebody reach out to me and want to pay me to post something on the page, I'm very honest. I'm like, okay, it's gonna do, because I know what my audience likes. So I'll let them know. Yeah, it may do great, but it may not. So I do want to let you know. I don't. We never guarantee money I mean numbers or anything like that at all. But yeah, I'm always very honest. I try my best to be very honest with whoever bringing something to me.
Sure. Now, look, I have this show. We've been doing this show since 2020, and
Wow.
I knew nothing about social media and nothing about YouTube and algorithms and how to make this all happen. And it's been a learning process. How much do you pay attention to the numbers? What is the homework that goes into knowing what videos are going to do? What do you do? How do you?
Technically, if I first of all, if I like it, that's number one. Um, and I also know where to place it because we have three different places. We go to IG, TikTok, and Facebook. I pretty much place them on all three platforms. But say for instance, choir music, old school music would do better on Facebook. But then you have gospel rap and worship music would do better on the IG side. But still, churchy choir does well on IG. But I know where to post and when to post.
And you have a huge following on Facebook and on Instagram and across all social media.
Mhm.
So, would you say, on average, how many hours a day do you spend and your team spend tinkering on all of the platforms to make this a go?
To be honest, on the not just my platform, but other platforms too. To be honest, probably anywhere from 12 to 16 hours a day.
Oh my goodness.
My eyes bagged under my eyes. Just show you that I went to bed this morning at 3. I automatically woke up at 7. I hate when I wake up early because I'm not setting time. I'm just automatically getting up like that.
Yeah, but that's what people don't understand. It's not just you don't just post something and instantly make a living and become viral, and it is work. It is a job.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is. Yep, it definitely is.
So what is the big picture? What is the ultimate goal? Are we gonna have a network? Are we gonna have a TV show? Are we gonna have what? The sky's the limit.
Yeah, so right now my goal is to start an artist hub. I'm working on the artist hub since last year. But inside of the artist hub, I'm bringing artists in. I'm teaching them how to do different things, how to monetize, how to grow your following, and all those things. So we're going to have a special hub for artists as well. We already have a app, 24-hour app, which is also on our website, a 24-hour TV. So yeah, it's going to be pretty much the go-to. Right now it is, but we're trying to market us more out there so it could be the go-to platform for inspirational and gospel music.
Oh my gosh, Valeka, I think wherever you are in this country, I need to fly and just follow you around your house for the next week and a half to help me get me money. Where's my money?
What state are you in?
I'm in Jersey. We're right
Oh,
outside of New
see,
York.
I have a business partner in Jersey. She just did a town hall. I told her I've never been in New Jersey. I'm gonna have to come up there. When I come up there, we got to reach out to you.
Oh, well then I will take you out to a Jersey diner for I don't know, a Jersey pancake or a cup of coffee.
That's what's up. Listen, absolutely.
What you do is so well done. The branding,
Hmm.
the messaging, the consistency that you put on your page
Hmm.
is so well done.
Thank
What
you.
process was it to create a brand and to then to stick to it? And how important is the brand for you and your page?
The key thing, what I try to do, I study a lot of different brands that does what I'm doing. I do not study them to copy them. I study them to see what I could do better or what I could do differently. So that's my main goal. So I'll go to one platform, they're not doing this. So I'm like, you know what? I tell my team, hey, nobody's doing this. We got to start doing this. Or they used to do this, but they moved away from doing that certain thing. So I try to find out what's lacking in the industry. And then that way I could pick it up.
That's brilliant. I'm
Yeah.
now that we're friends and we're on this together, I'm gonna steal right from you. I'm just telling you.
Yeah. Just make sure, just look at what people are not doing and where the need is. That's the most important thing.
You're so inspirational. You came up with this. You took a moment that some people would let pass and say, "Hey, that's my 15 seconds," and you
Yeah.
created a brand and you're uplifting and inspiring other artists. And what I'm so impressed when I was reading about you in your bio is that you're a turnkey, turn the page, help somebody out. You don't keep the secrets. You are out to share success with everybody.
Yeah, and my team always fuss at me like, "You give out too much information." I'm like, "It's up to them if they're gonna use it and apply it." Like, really, honestly,
Yes, you can invite people to the party, but it's about staying there that
that part right there.
that
Yep, absolutely. Mhm.
I am a fan. So everyone, what we're gonna do is we're all gonna go to setapartandchosen.com and we're gonna follow. I'm gonna go follow on the Instagram right now because I like to see people sing their faces off every single day. So go
Thank
set
you.
apart chosen one, and then we're gonna follow you to stay up on what's to speed and what's next and all the fun, amazing stuff that you have coming down the pike.
Now the Valeka B project, we're moving that. We're doing a little different because I don't want the Valeka B project to be all about gospel and all of that. So we're building out the Valeka B project. It's going to be more of we're going to talk about different things. We're going to talk about like I did a post on, but it's not live yet. We did a post on Madonna. So those things. I'm not going to do the negative talking, but I want to be able to share like different cultural things outside of that box. I don't want to. Valeka B is not staying in the box. Set apart and chosen. That's the box that we're in, but not Valeka B. So we're going to be open, good, clean entertainment.
I I love that. I'll be following and I'll be watching. I wanna see the updates on the Madonna situation. I wanna see the updates on all the things that are in pop culture,
Mm,
and knowing how you do it is a great place for us all to check it out. So,
yep,
at Valika_B on Instagram so you could stay up to speed on all of that fun stuff.
absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate
I
it.
I appreciate you. You're a pleasure. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations.
No, thank you for having me. I appreciate everything. I can't wait to follow you. Once I start this Valeka B project, I'm gonna pull you in, and you're gonna be my guest as well.
Oh, I'm ready, and I will give all the tea in pop culture chit chat.
I need it.
You'll just have to tell me to keep my Jersey trashy side. We're positive only. You know, it could come out a little.
It's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. It's too funny. That's funny. I can't wait. That's fun and funny.
Well,
Yeah,
that's a deal. That's a date. I'm ready. Thank you
absolutely.
so much. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me. Thank you so much,
Isn't
sir.
she fun? Well, speaking of fun, you want to talk about fun. I don't know about you, but I love a little own in my life. I love a little own, and I love a little put a ring on it. And I love Crystal and Dr. Nicole. They are doing incredible speeches and workshops about for women, but I think the message is really for anyone. Anyone who's willing to get up and do the work to make their life better and to make change. Nicole changed her life from corporate world, big six-figure job, into becoming her own boss. And Dr. Nicole is on television and a media personality. Crystal and Dr. Nicole are here, and they are the light. Take a peek. Well, when we had the chance to have our next two guests on this show, I was very excited because I kind of got obsessed in a little bit of an Instagram rabbit hole because they are out here for all the ladies, but I might have stolen some idea. They're out here for everybody. You want to be inspired and happy and ready to live your best life? I need Dr. Nicole and Crystal right now to fix my whole life. Please fix my whole life.
We're ready. We're ready, Robert. We're
I
ready.
come to a sleepover with my sleeping bag. I am ready.
Yay! We love it. We love it.
Congratulations on all that you're doing. You two are some busy people.
Yes, we are, Robert. We need you to hang out with us and just bring all that energy everywhere we go.
No, you have all that's called fifth grade New Jersey classroom energy. That's we just dismissed the kids.
Love it. Love it.
And now we put on this hat, and now I get to talk to amazing people like you.
I love it.
How did you two, Crystal? How did you meet Dr. Nicole?
I was head of procurement at the time at Porsche, and I was introduced to Dr. Nicole by a colleague of mine who was a Morehouse brother of hers. And he was like, I've got to introduce you to this sister. She's bidding on some business here at Porsche, but you guys are so similar and like minded. And so we met at a business luncheon and we instantly connected to school. So
We love it.
instantly
We'll take
connected.
all
We
of
love
that,
it.
Robert.
That's life. That's life. You may have a dog barking. So hey, it's life. But
We're all
we
here together.
instantly connected and decided to go to lunch again. And what started out was as a business lunch where I'm the head of procurement at Porsche and she's the CEO of Volition Enterprises, turned into just our mask falling off. We were laughing, we were crying, and about 4.5, 5 hours later, we're shutting down the restaurant and they're cleaning up around us and we are just hugging and we were just like, long lost sisters, and just it was incredible. And we kept in touch a few times over that year. And she found out that I retired from Porsche, from the same person that introduced us. And she called me and said, "Hey, I just heard you took the leap, you retired and started your own business, and I just want to celebrate you and invite you to my house for breakfast and just love on you." And she's like, "And if you need any support in this entrepreneurial journey, I want to avail myself to you." She's like, "I've been out here for a long time, and if you just want to meet at Starbucks and work together sometime, because it can be kind of lonely," she's like, "just call me." And so it's like, oh my God. And I go to her house for breakfast, Robert, and she had me at hello. She cooked me a gourmet breakfast, and we just had such an amazing conversation that 8 hours later we were business partners.
Dr. Nicole, Crystal.
Yeah.
That's fate. That's fate, kismet, God, the universe. All. Dr. Nicole, I mean, we know you from Put a Ring on It. And that's what I always say. If you liked it, you shouldn't put a ring on it. From me. You know who I'm talking to out there. So and all of the books and all of the speaking engagements that you've both done, Dr. Nicole, what did you see in Crystal? What did you think the two of you, the powers that you have combined, was going to be able to help? And what is your intention for getting together and giving your services out to the people?
Yeah, I had no idea that us coming together would bring this. God dreams a dream bigger for you than you could ever for yourself. She was smart and funny, and I never felt armed. I never felt like I had to wear armor with her. We just connected in a way that was meaningful, and I trusted it, and I trusted my gut. I had no idea, though. I'll be honest. I had no idea when we came together and our lights were turned all the way up that it would shift so much around us. Like, so much what has happened. We sit sometimes, Robert, and we're like, we're on Good Morning America in our pajamas? What is happening right now? Like, what is happening? It's like, we've done all of these things, these great things in the world. We get together, we're on Good Morning America in our pajamas. I could not have anticipated that kind of girl joy if I tried.
Well, if you want information about what they're talking about, you can go to crystalanddrnicole.com and you can get information about each of them individually. But then you also have something, Crystal, called the women'sunitedlive.com, and there's events coming up, and you provide services to people. Can you tell us a little bit, what do you both do? What can we gain? What gems can we mine out of the Crystal and Dr. Nicole show?
So, Robert, our goal is to help women unbind and unleash their unlimited potential. And Women's Unlimited Live, there's the link below. Women's Unlimited Live is a free event that we do to introduce women to our YUMMY methodology. So YUMMY is an acronym Dr. Nicole and I found it, which means your ultimate, most meaningful yet. And how to live your best life. We support women and serve women, Robert, who are the ones that everyone calls when they need help. The super women, they're smart, they're high achievers, they are the resource for everybody else, but they don't know who to call when they need help. Yeah. They are the support system for everyone else, but they don't have support. And they often find themselves overwhelmed, exhausted, unable to find clarity in their purpose. And this YUMMY methodology that Dr. Nicole and I have founded helps them to free their mind. Step one is liberation. Free your mind and clear yourself of those limiting beliefs and self-doubts that keep us in this hamster wheel of frustration. Get into action and start living their YUMMY life, the ultimate, most meaningful yet. And we also get them in community with other super women that are authentic in spirit and can do for them what they do for everyone else.
Ooh, you know,
That is Woman Unlimited Live.
that is some powerful stuff. You know, and I was going to get choked up and have a real moment with you all here, because I think of my mother, who was 65 years old,
Yep.
who has taken care of her children, who has taken care of her husband, and I said this to my brother the other day, I don't ever know if I've seen her genuinely happy for herself. Who is my mother as a woman, independent of her job as a mother and as a wife and as a worker? And it makes me sad, Dr. Nicole, to think there are generations of women out there who don't even know how to begin to step into their own power and to discover who they really are. What has it been like to hear from people who have gone to your classes and heard you speak, and what have they gotten out of it?
It's been so affirming, because the roles that we play as women often consume every aspect of our lives, to the point where we don't know when self-sabotage is kicking in. We don't know what we really value, or what really makes us feel alive. So being able to be in our master class and women literally say, oh my gosh, I get it. I think I'm seeing myself. I think what I've erased, right, of my own image for everybody else to be pleased and their expectations to be met, and all of the things that I was told I was supposed to do, I'm starting to fill in my own frame again. And I'm starting to feel like I actually am on my way to what is next and my next best move in my own life. So it's been amazing.
That is so powerful and so amazing. And I know the experience that you have, Crystal, 30 years working, you know, in the job that you worked in corporate world. And then Dr. Nicole, from everything from the spiritual to the business to the mental health to the whole litany of things, that relationships that you've provided. What a tag team. What a powerful combination.
It's Disney World daily, Robert.
I'm scared of you both, because by the end of this interview, I've quit my job, I've started a business.
It's quite possible, Robert.
Is that a challenge, Robert?
I think,
Robert, is that a challenge?
It is, and I have had other guests who I've had this conversation with, and I'm not trying to make this about me, but I know for me, we're so afraid to take a step. You know, I'm in my classroom. It's a very safe environment. I get paid on the 15th and the 30th. I have my health insurance. But I know that there is more, and this show and all the things I do is an extension of that. At what point do we take the leap, Crystal? At what point do we say it's time to move on?
Robert, that was me. I called my cage the golden cage. I was, and I was like, they come and feed me every day. They bring me water. I get paid every 2 weeks. This cage is golden. However, every time I try and flap my wings, I brush up against the cage, and it's suffering me, right? And so for me, I had to take the leap when I was no longer growing, because anything that's not growing is dying.
Ooh.
Anything that's not growing is dying. And I was feeling I wasn't growing anymore. I didn't feel fulfilled. I had all of the nice things. I had the money, the things, but I wasn't happy. I wasn't growing. And so I knew it was time for me to do something different. And oftentimes we do out of fear. Like you said, my main concern was health insurance and making sure that, and we live in the matrix, Robert. Yeah. We really live in the matrix, because it keeps us in this box, like these boxes on the screen. And fear keeps us in bondage from living our best life. But what I've learned since taking the leap, and what I've seen in other women's lives since Dr. Nicole and I have been working with them, is once you take that leap, you can't even want high enough for what is about to happen for you. Yeah. You can't even want high enough for what is about to happen in your life when you stop letting fear chain you to where you are.
I hear everything happens for a reason. Everyone out there is watching. Everyone's in a crisis. It's either a relationship, it's about money, it's about a job, Dr. Nicole, it's about purpose. Everyone is facing some kind of crisis. At what point did you, Dr. Nicole, decide to give your life to empowering people and with the services that you've provided through these past decades of work that you've done?
Yeah, it's been an unfair passion to a certain degree because my mom was a hairstylist. So when I was growing up, you're just hearing men and women. She had a barber shop as well. And you're hearing them talk about their dreams and their boss and what's not working and family and what they want to do. And I think I was just steeped in that. Like my soul was able to be nurtured in this space of saying, wow, but what if they could do that? What if that wasn't a fall? What if that's a leap? Because there's a difference. We are so afraid of falling that we make leaping and falling the same thing, and they are not the same thing. So watching that and being able to see some people who pushed through their greatest fears, went for it, and oh my God, they lived to come and get their hair done another day. It didn't kill them. Oh my God, they're prospering. Oh my goodness, I see their celebration and their excitement. I was able to see the full circle of people who took the leap and people who didn't. And we're talking about the same thing the next year and talking about the same thing the year after that. What we say in our community is, first of all, if you stay in a season too long, you are surely going to feel pain. Because once you outstay your welcome in that season, it really is like wearing a fur coat when it is 99 degrees outside. You feel when you want to hold on to the past, but the season has changed and you got to make a decision. So what we say to women is, you are the guarantee that you've been looking for. You are the guarantee. You are the best investment you will ever make. So make the investment so you can get the return on that investment. Invest in yourself. Well, you can't lose. You just can't lose. You can learn, but you can't lose.
Dr. Nicole, take out the eggs. I'm coming over for breakfast. That's it.
We got you.
We changed your life, Robert.
In trouble.
We're gonna make it happen for you.
Now, Crystal, you're not saying to be totally irresponsible and throw caution to the wind and just quit your job. What is the boundary of what's realistic and what's possible, and not just saying, I quit tomorrow, I'm never coming to work, and I don't have to pay my bills anymore? Where is the common sense line through all of this?
So, Robert, when I decided to make the leap, I hired an executive coach, and we sat down and we put together a 3-year plan for exiting corporate America. And because I had accountability, I had a focus, I had a team supporting me, I was able to execute that 3-year plan in 2 years.
Wow.
It's about vision, right? Nobody should just go in tomorrow and quit their job without a vision for what it is that they want to achieve. And again, you can't, even the highest vision you can create won't even be high enough for what will happen for you when you bet on yourself and you invest in yourself. The possibilities are just endless, but it's a plan, and having accountability and partnering with people who have been where it is you're trying to go and can help shorten the time frame so that you don't have to go out and learn everything new, right? You can learn from best practices from other like-minded individuals that are in the space that you're moving into. You don't have to do it alone. That was the most powerful thing about our partnership, because when I exited corporate America, I was going into solo practice and instantly came together with Dr. Nicole and formed a partnership. Now it's fun to have somebody partner with me, but I don't have to learn everything on my own. I brought my genius to her genius, and my light does not dim hers, and her light does not dim mine.
Yes.
But together, we shine that much brighter. So it is so powerful for women when they come into our Woman Unlimited Live platform. They, number one, Robert, it's not a place where you can hide. We are so, women like us, like your mom, we are so used to being unseen because we care for everybody else, but nobody really worries about us because we always bounce back. We always land on our feet. So nobody's really worrying about us. So when they come into our Woman Unlimited Live platform, we're like, cameras on. We need to see you. We
No
need to be
voyeurs
able to
allowed.
connect with you, right? We want to connect with you. We want to know who you are. And this is a safe space. And look around at all the other women from all over the nation that are here with you for the same reason, because they want more.
That it's so beautiful and so powerful as a collective unit. Dr. Nicole, before we let you guys run, how does it work? So if I go on to womenunlimitedlive.com and I sign up, what is the next step? What can we expect when we join?
The next step is to show up. Show up just as you are. You're going to get all of the information. Just show up ready to have an amazing experience. It is an experience. You know, the women that we're talking about, they're us, we're them. So even things like come in, turn on your camera, look around at all of the women that are here for the same reason that you're here. It starts to excite you because you're like, oh my gosh, there are women that are in here that will fight for friendship the way I would fight for friendship. There are women that are in here that have high integrity and would go to the end to make sure something is done in excellence, like me. You just start to feel so normal, right? And you start to feel the possibility of what could happen if you make a vision and then you create a plan. Because one of the things, Robert, let me add this for your audience. This is from our heart to yours. A lot of times, there's never the conversation of just get up and do it tomorrow, right? I'm just going to go into work tomorrow. I'm just going to quit. That's not what people really fear because they know that's a little out there. What they fear is the vision of saying, in 2025, I am going to do this because in 2027, this is what my life is going to look like. That's what makes them, because, oh my goodness, when you do that, the universe lines up for you. Destiny's helpers start to show up. People start to say, now, what is it that you're trying to do? Let me connect you with my brother. Let me connect you with my daughter. Let me share this resource with you. So now you are the visionary of your greatest resource, your own life.
Yeah.
Well, what I can say that I know for sure is that for me personally, you both mean so much because I'm a musician. I quit music at 18. I became a teacher. At 33, I got divorced. I changed my whole life. And I said, I don't even know who I am. And I wanted to get back to the entertainment world. And I thought it was going to be so hard. I thought it was going to be so scary. And when I stepped in my light, you know, when you want something, the whole universe conspires to help you. It just was so much easier because it was my calling and my quest and who I was supposed to be. And I know it makes me so upset to know that there's millions of people who are afraid to step into their light and power. And that's why you're doing God's work truly, truly.
We are
doing God's work. So I've seen it firsthand, and I know you both have seen it firsthand as well, that what you're being called to do, take the first step. Take the first step. I just want to put you in my pocket and keep you both all the time. On Instagram, there's you have all three of them right now. The Crystal and Dr. Nicole, the Ask Dr. Nicole, the Crystal's page, they're all there here. Follow. So you get all the gold out of this mine here. Get them all. And then, of course, womenunlimitedlive.com. Go check it out right now.
Join us for Women Unlimited Live. Let us partner with you to master your life. Robert, it is so hard trying to do other people's lives. It's exhausting. But when you're like, you know what? Let me stop trying to do everybody else's life.
Yeah.
Let me just figure out this one. All I got to do is figure out this one life. It's a whole different conversation. It's a yummy conversation.
I like that. I'm keeping yummy. I'm keeping it.
Yes, your ultimate most meaningful yet.
You both are so yummy. Thank you both.
You're
for
yummy.
Thank you, Robert.
I'm so excited to see the work you've just begun. I'm so excited to see what you all are going to do. Congratulations.
Thank you. And thank you for shining your light on us. We appreciate you. We appreciate what you do. Keep shining your light.
Yes, Robert.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to give a big shout out to the David brand. Thank you so much for having this amazing lineup of guests for us this week. We need all the inspiration we could get, especially heading into the summer. We're halfway done with 2023. We're about to hit 2024. I'm about to hit 40. So it's time to get our life together. Live the best life. Live the life you've always dreamed to live. And be good to one another. Much love and light to all of you. Till next time, I'll see you here on the Roundtable. We're live every single Thursday at 7 o'clock. And then the Roundtable bonus talks every single week. Till next time, like, follow, share, subscribe, and join me. See you then.